Hello guys, and welcome back to Tmdg Team. So it's been a long time since I last had an announcement video posted, right? And I think it's time to tell what we've been up to for chapter 4, other side projects maybe, and stuff like that. So chapter 4 is being delayed currently, and the reasons are there are at least 3 reasons. Now some of them I might not be able to reveal because it would just reveal the entire story, but chapter 4 is not just going to be like a regular storytelling roleplay server or anything like that. It's not gonna be a server, if you get what I mean. Chapter 4 is not gonna be a server. It's actually going to be a fully animated series with 10 episodes that will take the storyline of Tmdg SMP to the next level. The reason why we're doing this is because, well, we don't want to role play much, and if we just keep role playing, like, it would just get boring. So like I quickly came up with the idea, right, to just make chapter 4 have to be animated, because chapter 4 is one of the most important keys to solving the story of all the chapters. Seriously, it will be very important to know everything that was going to happen in chapter 4. So if it's an animated series, right, well, I'm still not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it, because for an animation, I have done some animation testing, and for an animation that is just 2 minutes long, already took me about 30 minutes like that. But it already took me about 30 minutes to make, with new characters and stuff like that, and assets that we're gonna need to use too. It's pretty much a lot more than you think, because chapter 4 is not only gonna be one of the most important key of the entire story, it's gonna have an entirely new story as well, that is not going to just resolve around the loop and stuff like that. The organization is not going to resolve around that, because it's going to resolve around something that will be introduced in story. Some old faces will also appear in the story. Then there's also another reason why we're making chapter 4 an animation, is that we want players, we want people that are watching Tmdg SMP to actually be able to see the characters that are in the story, and we're not just role playing and stuff like that. The reason also is that it's getting repetitive, and with the storyline just having like complete stories from chapter 1 to chapter 3 that are just role play. I mean, chapter 1 was perfectly role play. Chapter 2, well, yeah, you know what happened with chapter 2. It got cancelled halfway, so half of the story of chapter 2 needed to be like absolutely like I need to rewrite the entire chapter 2 story to actually make sense, by the way, because it was only halfway of the story too. So with that, then there's chapter 3, which is technically just a better version of chapter 2, and now we are in now we are entering chapter 4. Chapter 4 is gonna be a lot more advanced. It's not just going to be an old role-playing server, nothing like that. No. And chapter 4, and the reasons from this is that chapter 4 might even take around a year to make all the episodes, maybe even. I still don't know if I just want to make one episode at a time like Mojodron does, or do I want to make all the episodes of the series and then just release them every single week? You guys let me know in the comment for that. Like, you guys can choose that one. Okay. But with chapter 4 being animated and having a lot of characters in it, a lot of unintroduced characters as well, a lot of old faces as well, a lot of assets that are going to be used, it's gonna, yeah, and it's definitely gonna break my phone. So of course I'm not gonna be like just animating much and stuff. Definitely gonna be. Even if it does, maybe if I make one episode, probably only one episode might already take about like 2, 3, 4, 5 months to even work on. If all the episodes, I'm scared that it's gonna take about 2 years to even make. And it's the reason why is that the process is just really just absolutely insane. The process to make the animations are not fun. They're not fun. I have animated before and I know the pain, but to keep the storyline going I need to make an animation. Now, yes, animations hard to make and stuff like that, and making it solo just doesn't seem right. Like, I'm not that type of guy usually, but when it comes to Tmdg SMP, I want to do it because I just like doing stuff that I would enjoy. And seeing Tmdg SMP turn into an animation would definitely be the best thing to ever become like really good. Like, it would be so cool for chapter 4 to be animated. Like, I have had a dream before when I was a kid, and first I wanted to make my own animations and stuff like that, but I never had the ingredients, I never had the equipments to make animations. So I've been relying on text to tell the story of chapter 4 of not chapter 4 of the entire Tmdg SMP story. But with chapter 4 being right in the corner of us, and we are currently almost entering it. How is chapter 4 gonna look like? Many people, well, the members have been asking me, what is chapter 4 gonna be like? Answer: nothingness. Chapter 4 will not be a server. Chapter 4 will not be something that we will roleplay in. Chapter 4 will not be an actual Minecraft server. It will just be the story. It will just be focused on the story mainly. And it will make sense because the new story, it will make sense to enter with the old one, because we gotta have a way to end the Tmdg SMP. Like, you cannot just have the Tmdg SMP like forever, going forever, right? So of course Tmdg SMP gotta have an end. There cannot just be an infinite amount of chapters, with chapter 4 being one of the most important key parts, is because chapter 4 is the end of Tmdg SMP. Is the end of Tmdg SMP. Well, for the story at least. After chapter 4, maybe we're gonna have just a normal server. Currently, we are testing with a Java and Bedrock crossplay server. That shout out to Amiro that made it. We are currently testing. So maybe in the future, maybe we could use Java and Bedrock cross-platform to bring YouTubers from Java Edition, Bedrock Edition, maybe, to get into the server, and we can all play together for fun. Which is something that have never been accomplished for the past few years, ever since chapter 2 started. Well, it's overall because of the story. Of course, the story is not fun to make. It's pretty much complicated to even figure out. If you want to see the chapter 1 and chapter 2 complete story, I will probably be making a video about it, or maybe even making like making a video about chapter 1 and chapter 2, or just overall, or you could go to the wait there. So the Discord server right now have the entire story of chapter 1 and chapter 2 written. Chapter 3 storyline will not chapter 2 storyline will probably be told there soon as well. But yeah, chapter 4 will be animated completely, and I hope you guys are ready for that. I hope you guys are excited about it, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comment, because if it is an animation, if I do it, then it's gonna be the best thing to happen in Tmdg SMP history. Not Tmdg SMP history, actually, the entire Tmdg team history. For 5 years now, almost 5 years. Yeah, this year Tmdg team is turning into 5 years old. So like Tmdg, so like we were thinking to maybe make like you know, Tmdg SMP have been a bunch of, well, pretty much a bunch of problems that we've been having with, and if the Tmdg SMP does come to an end after chapter 4, and Tmdg team working on a new project, I will probably be there to make the story. Overall, I'm probably the only one in the entire group to even make a story like this. Nobody in the group have ever even tried making a story before for a Minecraft server who have, and I'm so excited about the future of the Tmdg SMP, the future of the Tmdg team itself actually, and the future of basically everything. Oh yeah, the Tmdg Studio, what about that? Some might be asking that. What about the Tmdg Studio? We currently have no plans for the Tmdg Studio, and pretty much it's just currently a group on a Roblox that you can join. But we have no game plans currently, nothing much. So we will keep you updated with what games we'll be making. But the simulator that we were making for Tmdg Studio, it might not even get released too. So like the thing about making a game is that there's too much assets that my fucking PC literally crashed while working on the simulator one time, and it was crazy. So yeah, I hope you all have a nice day. To all the Muslim out there just like me, happy Ramadan Mubarak, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy what's gonna come in the future, because this is a secret I've been keeping for the past 3 months since the start of this year I've been planning this entire thing. So I hope you all have a nice day, and thank you all so much for watching the entire video. I'll see you guys whenever.